And how has your preparation been like? Your preparation strategy, if you can discuss in short.
First of all, I started with the video lectures and the theory from Academically, and it pretty much covers all the basics.
Doctor, also you mentioned, did you make your own notes?
No, I didn't actually make my own notes. I did the theory, the basics from Academically.
Hi, with me we have Dr. Arti. She just got her AMC 1 results today and she has cleared the exam. So, congratulations, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor.
So, Doctor, tell me about your journey so far, and how has your preparation been like? Your preparation strategy, if you can discuss in short.
First of all, I started with the video lectures and the theory from Academically, and it pretty much covers all the basics. So, for the last 3 to 4 months preparation, I did all the recalls, like from Feb to June. I did all the recalls, and uh, I did recalls for November and October too, but main focus was from Feb. And pretty much it takes all the topics in the July also, because for recalls, the 6 months recall will be repeated in the exams, and you have to study the PYTs, the topics. The same question will not be there in the recall, in the exam which you did the recall from, but the topics will repeat, and so you have to study the topics from the guidelines and everything. And the exam week recalls are the most important.
Okay. So, since you mentioned about the guidelines, which are the guidelines that you refer to?
Mostly RACGP covers everything, but we say TG is the best, but it is a paid one. So like RACGP is free, and then there's RCH for pediatrics, and there are others also, but mainly RACGP articles. They cover most of everything.
All right. So, Doctor, also you mentioned, did you make your own notes?
No, I didn't actually make my own notes. I did the theory, the basics from Academically. Then, when I went to do recalls, I did the topics thoroughly from the guidelines. And from guidelines, the important parts only I covered. I didn't make any notes.
Okay. So, what according to you should be, the three must dos for somebody who's planning to give the exam?
3 must-dos are recalls for like the last 6 months. Then the guidelines, most important. I have seen so many people, they say that I have my hold on theory so much, I did theory from this book, that book, but the guidelines are the most important. And also you get yourself a study group or a study partner. There are plenty of groups on Telegram and everywhere, and you can have your study group on from people in the academically group or any academy they have joined. So that is most important, because you need when you study in a group, you get to know other person's point of view about the same question. Maybe you are missing something. So, and also in the exam week recall, these are the people which will be helping you the most.
So, thank you very much, Dr. Arti, for sharing your insights. Thank you so much, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Hi, we have with us Dr. Nitika. She just cleared her AMC exam today, so congratulations, Doctor.
Thank you so much for that.
So, Doctor, tell me, how was your journey been so far? And what about your preparation strategy?
Yes, so this was my second attempt that I had to give. Firstly, I attempted in March exam and I scored like a little lesser and I couldn't pass unfortunately. But I joined the journey with academically. I didn't know anything about this exam, AMC exam. But so basically academically helped me throughout the journey. I joined last year in July, and there were a lot of lectures about the same, how to provide the protocols and everything. And the recall sessions are a must. Lectures provide you the basic information, the knowledge that you have to learn and rote learn about all of the things, but mostly the exam is clinical based, and all you have to look onto is the recalls. You have to do as many questions as possible for that. And that's what my mistake in the first attempt was, that I didn't do a lot of questions for that. After this I worked upon that and I did a lot of recalls, and blue book is also a must to actually understand what sort of questions the AMC provide us, because the information is same in all the exams, but how they actually want you to test is the question about their protocols and their guidelines. Basically you should understand the RACGP guidelines and the ATG guidelines thoroughly, and then go and appear for the exams.
Okay. So, my another question would be, how does one keep themselves, motivated throughout this journey? Because obviously, like you are reading a lot, and sometimes, it is different from where you have done your med school. So sometimes students feel a loss of track. So how does one stay on track, and how do you keep yourself motivated?
See, the thing is, everybody have their own journey, of course, but you should contact as many people as possible who are appearing for the similar exam, and try to create a group so that you are in touch of everybody as to how somebody is approaching for the exam in the same basis. And because of that, you will understand what everybody else is studying and how are the pace of that. And then you can ask each other the questions. Like I also studied with a study partner, that same group that academically was provided with, and it's going to be very beneficial for all of you.
All right. I think this is a good input, like, because we recommend students to have study buddies so that they can, keep going. So, according to you, what are the three must do's that you would recommend anybody who wants to clear this exam, without which, you can't actually clear the exam?
First and foremost, every exam, I must say this fact, USMLE or AMC or NEET exam, all of it, the basic anatomy and basic science are the same, right? But the only fact is how they test your knowledge. So the protocols, you have to study RACGP guidelines thoroughly. Anywhere that you are stuck, you don't know what the exact question is, because the answers for the five options that they give, they are not very poles apart. We have to do everything in order for that question. So you just have to understand the best, the most appropriate, and the next step that the question provides in the end line. So with that, you have to thoroughly revise and go to the RACGP guidelines and ATG guidelines. And then Blue Book is also one of the things that you should do first, at least for once, because you will understand what level of questions that they are asking you for.
All right. So, thank you very much, Dr. Natika, for your insight into, exam preparation strategy. And we wish you all the very best for your journey ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. So, Shreyam, can we wrap up? Yeah, I think in the sheet, Dr. Nitika, you can drop